I am so angry with, and maybe I shouldn't talk like this before I pray for this baby, but I'm so angry with putting a president in that wants to grab somebody. With people who have black people all through their churches, but will not say a word about our boys being shot. In their cars. People who will not allow people to get in to be covered in shelters. And we're all Christian, we're supposed to love one another. I'm writing a book, and it's called For the Love of Money. And the church has gone nuts because everybody's trying to get rich. We rub Jesus like a magic lamp, and we all make riches. When Jesus said to us, the poor we will have with us always. What we need is to love one another. And that's when I'm going to pray that this young man, as he grows, he will love everybody. And that this great pastor and his wife will love everybody. Because at the end of the day, when Harvey gets done and Irma gets done, and when we have one of those cataclysmic extirpation earthquakes in California, it don't matter how much money you have. Don't matter what you drive. And I'm not a hater. You're not looking at a guy who has nothing. What I'm saying is, don't ever get so fooled until you think that things make a difference. Doesn't make a difference. Hear me when I tell you. So all of you that came here to love Jesus and get rich, doesn't make a difference to God. God doesn't care what you drive. He cares about the condition of your soul. Hear me. I have a tape out that nobody likes. It's prophesied to the false prophets. We're praying for this young man that he loves everybody, and that the Spirit of his Father flows through his soul, and that he makes lives better. Better. I sent 3 trucks to Houston. Now I've got to send some to Florida. The poor we will have with us always. And for all of you that are sitting here tonight, I'm going to take an offering when I get done. But for all you that's sitting here tonight, thinking that you can get rich without a plan, it ain't going to happen. God's not going to run down here and throw you out. I've given millions of dollars and I've never received an envelope postmarked from heaven. Hear me. I've never received one postmarked from heaven. I had to work for what I get. Didn't what God say? What did he say? He had the unmitigated gall and audacity to say, if you don't work. And many times we're looking for the church to do things for us that we won't do for ourselves. Hear me when I tell you. I'm about to pray for this child. There will be no hocus pocus. Somebody's got to have a plan. And somebody's got to work the plan. And when the preachers get up and tell you, just drop off a few dollars and you'll get rich, they already got a plan. The plan is, if there's 100 of you out here, there is 20 of you that's going to put some money on. Oh, I hate to mess with you like this. I've been all over the world, my brothers, my sisters. And if you don't have a plan, you're going to be broke next year. You can bring all the dollars you want. If you don't have a plan, there's no hocus pocus. I've given millions of dollars. I've never got a check postmarked from heaven. God only deals with my ideas. Oral Roberts told me years ago, he said he prayed to God to give him some money. God gave him an idea. God gave him an idea. Hear me, people. Hear me. Don't let the church make you stupid. Hear me. Listen to me, my brother. Listen to me. Don't let the church make you feel as if something's going to flow from heaven and you have no discipline, you have no idea, you have nothing to push and to promote, you have nothing to work with. Because I got the Holy Ghost does not make me ignorant. My riches didn't come from offerings. It came from all the business deals I do. Do you understand me? Now they're kicking Trump. I'm about to go to Trump. And I'm about to do a business deal that makes our boys better. Listen to me. I'm about to pray for this child. Y'all just work with me for a minute. And I can hoop anytime. But here's what I'm doing with Trump. I'm reversing what Clinton did. 3 strikes, you're out. And what I'm saying is for our boys, now hear this. 92% when a man joins a church, his family joins. 92%. 15% when a woman joins, her family joins. Should I go over that figure again? 92% when a man joins, his family joins. Who should we go after? When a man joins the church, his family joins. 92%, my brother. 15% a woman joins. But what goes on in the pulpit is we are very woman-friendly, but we're not man-friendly. We beat our brothers to death. But when a woman joins, she does not get the following that a man joins. So what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to go after the man, because his woman will come and his children will come. One of the problems we have is that we're very woman-friendly because women are more iconoclastic than men. Because if you deal with men, you got to tell them the truth. And you got to tell them your weaknesses. And most pastors would like to hide their weaknesses than to be truthful about their manhood. Women don't get ugly because you got saved. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. You know why I love it? Because I got all y'all quiet. At the end of the day, we're praying for this child. I was with the lieutenant governor yesterday morning, California. Yesterday before I left, I was the lieutenant governor. And I asked him some very serious questions. The judicial system, when are y'all gonna fix it? When 5 grams of cocaine, of crack, is equivalent to 500 grams of coke. And you put our boys away for years and years on 5 grams of cocaine, as opposed to 500 grams of snuffing powder. You get caught with 5 grams of cocaine, you're going away for 20 years, and you got to have 5,000 grams of coke that you snuff to go away. So I want to ask the lieutenant governor, when do you make the judicial system fair? Cops stop me, I got my hands out and my feet out. I put my hands out and I put my feet out. And I have the chief of police to come over to talk to my brothers, to tell them how to stay alive after you're stopped by the police. Now you all having church and you all shouting and jumping, falling out, but you all don't deal with no real issues. When I meet my brothers, and I have 500 to 700 brothers in a brotherhood meeting in my church, and I say, tonight we're going to talk about baby mama drama. Oh, I'm going to pray for this child. But when you deal, let me tell you the greatest thing about a preacher. Bible in one hand and the newspaper in the other. Now you got a preacher. Because at the end of the day, nobody wants to deal with the ontological, mystical, that goes with preaching. Jesus Christ the same yesterday, today, and forever. In a changing world, my dear, he has to have enough depth to deal with all of our situations. If he's the same yesterday, today, and forever, in a changing world, then how does he relate to you and I? That's why the millennials won't come to our churches. Because we don't relate to the circumstances of life that they have to deal with. My Father's wisdom means nothing to me if it does not deal with the circumstance that I have to live with on an everyday basis. Forget his tradition. I have to deal with right now.